I had been betrayed by my own father. I felt the hot tears coming up behind my eyes. I wanted to cry, but I wanted to be a man. My father, seeing this, says, "What seems to be the problem?" I said, "But Dad, it's a Y. You told me it was a Y, and you called it an X, and you didn't back me up." And my father said, "Son, I see you have a problem. You need to learn something. In life, do you want to be right or do you want to be rich?" Now, it's interesting about that statement. I mean, just humor me for a moment. Turn to the person next to you, look them in the eye, and ask them, do you want to be right or do you want to be rich? Would you do that for me, please? Just turn to the person next to you. Do you want to be right or do you want to be rich? Okay. All righty. So my question is, quick hands up. Who wants to be rich? Who wants to be rich? Yeah, a lot of people want to be rich. But here's the interesting thing. Who wants to be right? Yeah, you see, actually, more of you want to be right than you want to be rich. Isn't that interesting? I mean, because even at 12, 13 years old, when this happened, I realized I wanted to be right and I wanted to be rich. Because that being right feels so good. And as leaders, making decisions as you're doing here, you need to make the right decisions because we are fearful of making the wrong decision as a leader. We want to make good decisions. We certainly don't want to make bad decisions. We want to be true. We don't want to be false. So it's fairly black and white, is it not? So easy to be a leader. Or is it? Because it isn't necessarily black and white. You see, we have traditional. Traditional is good. We're a traditional company. But we need to be innovative. We need to be human. We need to engage our people, but now we need to be digital. We're engineers, so we love perfection. But your leadership is asking you for progress. It's a challenge. It's not black or white. It's black and white. Now, it's already been acknowledged in this room today. I was here for the opening. It's been acknowledged that each and every one of us has been through a pretty tough couple of years, haven't we? The pandemic has really transformed the way that we work, and we need to acknowledge that this has to change. And it was wonderful in the briefings that I received from your various leaders that you are focusing on psychological safety. And not only that, you've got the war in Ukraine disrupting everybody. And here I am going to spend 45 minutes talking to you about how to be a leader. And you go, what are you going to tell me? What do you know? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share with you a model, which I call the Leadership Accelerator, a very original model. And it's going to take us to accelerated results. And the byline here is being human whilst successfully delivering accelerated results, because that's the and. And that's the challenge, to both be human, to be engaging, to be empathetic, and still deliver those results. How do we do that? And as I was here this morning listening to your leaders talk about one word. Acceleration was one of those words, wasn't it, for 2022? Progress was another one of those. What were some of the other words? Change, growth, together. That's a human word, right? Agile, which is both. So let's take this through a leadership journey. When does your leadership journey start?